Hey everybody, Frank Finance here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're going to continue our research on INTC or Intel, and today we're going to look at its competitors and see how they match up against them. All right, so the competitors we're going to be looking at are AMD, Nvidia, and Tawain Semiconductors. Now, over the last couple of months, I've been watching their performance since then. Currently, the revenue on all of them is 79 billion, 14 billion, 24 billion, and 57 billion. Respectively, and net income translates to 19.8, 3.97, 8.2, and 21.5. Now, both revenue and net income are in the last 12 months. Now, you can see that Tawain Semiconductors definitely brings in the most net income, and they have a really good ratio in conversion. Intel, out of most of these, has the lowest conversion rate of net income from revenue. Now, and so that is something you should keep in mind when you are looking at valuations. One thing I do want to note is when we did our last video in November, Intel was trading about $199 billion market cap. They're down 190 to 194 in the last 3 months. And, that's against a broader sell-off as well in some tech names. And so you can see that's actually been much higher of a sell-off for AMD and Nvidia. You can see AMD lost about a little over 30 something billion dollars in market cap. They went from 164 to 127. And Nvidia, we're looking at 150, 160, maybe a little bit higher than that. Just doing rough math. In total market cap. So huge cut there in total dollar amount in terms of how much they've dropped. And Tawain Semiconductors has actually dropped as well, but definitely not nearly as much. They went from 568 to 559 in the last 3 months. Now, looking at price to earnings, Intel has the lowest. Their price to earnings went down to 9.83 from 9.89. And AMD went down considerably. They dropped by 10 from 42 down to 32. Nvidia went from 106. It's just crazy. Why would you pay 100 years worth of future earnings? Anyways, down to 70. And Tawain Semiconductors, 29 down to 28. The thing I thought was crazy here is they actually had, actually I guess it's not crazy. It makes sense. I thought they actually increased their market cap and increased their price to earnings, but never mind. On the growth side, you can see that in the last 3 years, Intel's had the slowest of all three in terms of total growth, 12, 1.5, and 8% respectively. AMD at 23, 4, and 45 respectively in those years. Nvidia at 20, negative 6.8, and 52. And Tawain Semiconductors at 5.5, 3.7, and 25. And in terms of shares outstanding, Intel's been able to, I think this is in 5 years, has been able to decrease their shares outstanding by 16% in the last 5 years, or 12% in the last 4 years. And then I think AMD is down about 51% total, or sorry, not down 51%. They have increased their shares outstanding by 51% in the last 5 years, and Nvidia is basically zero. Tawain Semiconductors is also at zero. If you want to know more about Intel, I have a video here about why I think Intel is an intriguing play right now, and then I have another video as to a trade opportunity with Intel at the moment. Also, if you like this type of content, please consider subscribing. I do videos on personal finance, investing, and stock analysis. If you found it helpful, please hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. My name is Frank Finance, out.